Alright folks, we are back here on Megaman X3. It is me, Ghost with Knife, and we're gonna go do Toxic Seahorses stage next. The main reason is because it's next on the weakness chart, but also because it gives us a heart tank rather easily, which we desperately need for this game. I know this route probably means I'm gonna have a much harder time picking up items, but no matter what I do, I'm just gonna be really craving for some gear later on. Because no matter what you do, this game is a slog. Okay. Oh, that's right. He shoots up and down, because why not? That would only make sense if he shot in one direction. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to be so salty. As I've said before, this is my least favorite game in the X series so far compared to the first 4 games, or out of the first 4 games I should say. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a bias against this game, but it's fine. Oh, that's right, there's a ceiling above me, so I can't use that spiffy new air dash, the vertical dash. That's all the hot new craze in Megaman X3, so there we go. Nope. Now, personally, I think this move's kind of a joke. I don't think it's that great, but that's just my feelings on it. There's a lot of things in this game I really don't like, so. But I'm not the only one who thinks this is probably one of the weakest games in the series. From what I've seen online, a lot of people think this is a rather weak entry into the Mega Man X series. So yeah, we got the heart tank, always good. Now admittedly, I don't remember the other item we can get, but that's probably because we have to come back later and get it, because, you know, Mega Man X3 loves backtracking. Because for some, and as I said in the first episode, there's just far too many items in this game that you have to pick up, and that's why that's one of the many issues I have with this game, but not just me, many people have. That is an issue with this game. Water section. Oh, right! You need riot armor for this section to get a certain item. This is where that item is that I'm missing. So yeah, one of the things about Mega Man X3 is that you have to have specific items in specific areas to get specific things, you know, like most Mega Man games, except this one has just a horrendous amount of things you have to do. And as you can see, we actually can't progress forward. That's because we're not supposed to, because we need a certain riot armor to get past that area thanks to the fan. So instead we get to go deal with these turtle enemies, which as you can see, after you shoot them, have their little shells launch into the ceilings, but as long as you're taking this level nice and slow, it should be no problem. They're not too rough to deal with, so let's go ahead and try to go up here. Oh, as you can see, this is where the fans are. That's actually what was blowing us back. We need to blow those up with a riot armor later, so we can get the other item in this stage, which I think is an E-tank? I don't think it's a piece of armor. Although I don't remember much about this game, because I don't like it. And I'm already dying horribly to this boss, which isn't even a hard boss. I'm just being negative and pessimistic. He's not that hard. I'm just being stupid. Not remembering how the boss mechanic works. He likes to shoot mines and rockets out of his head, but you can slide past his arms for some reason. This boss looks a lot more threatening than it actually is. Unfortunately, after we, of course, I don't get any help. That'd be a nice pickup. After we beat this level, we just gotta come back to it once with that certain riot armor. Which I totally remember what it is, because I totally remember all of the things in this game, because I love this game. It's my favorite, remember? I told you guys before, this is my favorite Mega Man game. In all seriousness, though, like, as much as I'm griping about this one, it really isn't the worst. I've seen worse Mega Man X games. I will say, there is a fun little tidbit about this. This is actually the prettiest part of the level. I actually do really like this dam area. This was very nicely done. But back to what I was going to say before I started talking about the dam. These red enemies, there's actually a stage interaction in this game with them. I know. And that's the end of the dam, by the way. Which sucks, but what? Oh, there's spikes, I forgot. There's a boss door right past those spikes. Oh, right. When you die, you've got to go all the way back down here. So that's another thing I dislike about this game. The serious lack of any sort of, like, reasonable checkpoints. For some reason, this game just really likes to make you go back a huge distance to do stuff. So, yeah. Hopefully we don't gotta refight that boss again. But knowing this game, we do. Because you gotta do it for Tunnel Rhino stage, which we'll get to that as soon as we can. And I've already taken damage. Oh, the arms do hurt you? But only some, certainly? That must be the fan plate underneath him. I think this enemy you just literally just keep shooting because the charge shots don't matter. He's a pretty easy mini-boss. Nothing spectacular. His design isn't even really that unique. Or its design. I'm assuming this jellyfish robot doesn't have a gender. Oh, and the exact same thing from before! Thank you so much, Megaman X3, you're so great. But yeah, we were literally right at the end of the level. I made a slip up because I was in a hurry. And that's the thing about Megaman X3, you can't really hurry through it. I've seen people who can speedrun it, I'm just not one of them. For the average player, I recommend just taking it slow. Take your time through each segment, don't rush into the next one, because you never know when X3 is going to throw random crap at you. Like random spikes in the middle of the ground. I will say, for a dam level, this should have been the backdrop for the entire level. Because that's the best part of the level. Visually. And I'm disappointed that they didn't do more of the dam in, you know, the level about the dam. Honestly, it looks more like a sewer to me. But yeah, the boss door is literally right here. Now, Toxic Seahorse does have a pretty cool fight in my opinion, but like Spark Mandrill, he is crippled by his weakness. Because he will follow the exact same pattern with his weakness. Which I will say, I love the design of this enemy. It's just, as you can see, he just drops like a rock when you have his weakness. Just jump and jump and for some reason, every enemy in this game, in my personal opinion, has way too much friggin' health, especially with their weaknesses involved. But yeah, he likes to shoot these little acid ball attacks, which for this little section I will show off. So they bounce, and then he has a big jump. I want them to do the cool thing that he does, but yeah, they bounce, and they have these little bubbles when they actually do expire finally. Here we go, he's doing his cool thing now. This is the cool thing about him. He gets hyper armor, and then he pops back up, and then he dies. But yeah, he's got these little bouncing acid ball attacks. He's got the big hyper armor melt, which is a really cool aspect and a really cool sprite to see. He's just a ridiculously easy boss. Also, I just realized that's a static background. Well, that's Toxic Seahorse's stage. Nothing too fancy there. Probably one of the easier stages. And unfortunately, Toxic Seahorse's weapon that he's good against involves one of the longest stages in this game. And I do mean one of the longest. It is, in my opinion, absurdly long. But what's this? Who's that handsome fella?
He is the maverick hunter I failed to catch last time. I had no idea he is so powerful. Bit and bite.
Oh no, not these two. Meet one of the worst parts of this game. Bit and bite. don't worry. I'll tell you guys about what's going on after the cutscene. But first, Doppler's got some lines.
Bring that Maverick Hunter to me! Alive, if possible!
Affirmative, Dr. Doppler. I'm gonna try to bother getting them any sort of interesting voice. What is that?
Alive, Dr. Doppler? You're so kind. Watch your mouth or I'll put you back where I found you. Even with your enhancements, you are still no match for me. Thanks for the upgrades, Doc. But I have a score to settle.
Who could that be?
And I'll do it my way.
Who in the world could that handsome feller be? Never seen him before, now have we?
Fine! Just make sure you do it! I still can't believe that Maverick Hunter defeated my master twice in the past.
Oh, I wonder who it could be. I have no idea. Never seen that guy before. Never beaten any Mavericks before. I'm just your harmless Reploid Maverick Hunter. And with that, the true agony of Mega Man X3 begins. And we'll start that in the next part. Next, we're back, and now it's time to do everyone's favorite thing. Backtrack to Blizzard Buffalo's stage. Why? We're not getting any items, we're doing one thing in particular. We're gonna do something that's gonna make later a lot easier. By suffering through this level again. Because as everyone knows, I had such a joyous experience with it the first time. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to calm down. Anyways, so now Bit and Byte are in play with this game. You know what that means? It means random. Because for some reason Capcom decided what this game needed was random encounters. So you remember those boss doors we were interacting with before we got to the boss? Well, funnily enough, as you play through Mega Man X3, you will have random encounters with Bit and Byte. They come at one stage or another, and if you're super unlucky, they can come back to stages you've already been to. And for some reason, Bit and Byte like to show up right now for me. So what happens is Bit shows up after you beat your first two, and then Byte will show up somewhere between the 6th and 8th Maverick level you have to complete. Now, I don't know if they can come back to levels you've already beaten. I've had that experience, certainly. So, I'm really glad he's not here. Because that's not what I really want to do here. What we're here for is something else entirely. But yes, random encounters in Mega Man. I know what you're thinking. Oh boy, who did I piss off to get that in my Mega Man game? I don't know, but I'd like them to go away. Because it's frustrating as hell. Because the thing is, like, there's just no way you can plan for it. There's no way of knowing if you have enough life in your life tank to deal with it. And hey, remember how earlier we came down here and there was nothing down here, but there's this portal now? Well, this leads to a secret area. Which these are much like the X-Hunter battles from before. They're randomly thrown about. I shouldn't say randomly thrown about. They're thrown about in certain areas after a certain point. And now we get probably some of the best music in this game, because I actually do really love this this Factory Stages theme. It's super cool. Ah! Gotta get some health. We're definitely gonna need it on the way here. So fun fact, remember those stage interactions I was telling you about, how like certain enemies get weaker? If you have beaten Bolt Catfish before you get here, this little elevator is actually powered on. And although it goes kind of slow, you can use it to go up this entire area without taking damage from these random rocks. Because yeah, why not put randomly falling rocks in this area? Fortunately, you can pick up health on the way, so we can fill up our sub-tank, I believe. And now that should be that. I've got a full sub-tank for that, which is good, because I'm gonna need it! Oh, it's these enemies. Meet the mole enemies, as I call them. They like to have those little rock attacks that are immune to bullet damage, and you have to wait until you're either in between the spike maces, not rocks, and his chains in him to shoot him again because they're immune to bullets. So let's go ahead and see what the heck's going on here. Who's leaving these crazy teleporters about? Who could it What? You're trapped, X. Vile? Zero and I destroyed you years ago. This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. Until then, I'll try and keep you busy. He's back! It's Vile! He's got another riot armor. It's not really that great. Sadly, it just does pretty much the exact same thing as the first game's riot armors. I don't know what's wrong with me and just not being able to control how I jump against this guy, but I'm just not doing that great of a job. But yeah, Vile, this is Vile's stage. He's back for revenge. Oh shoot. So the trick is you can actually get him to slam into the wall to try to slam you off with the spikes, as he just did. Trying to take my shots here, because after Vile's done there, it's back to his old tricks. And he does kind of have a lot more of an easier pattern to understand this time around, because he'll shoot this fireball, this fire tornado attack, and then he'll shoot his blaster at you. And I'm kind of bad at dodging it, so that's why I wanted to have a full sub-tank for this. Admittedly, this is probably an easier fight than the Megaman X fight, because it can't choke you out in this. Which is admittedly probably my favorite part about Vile before, is that he had that crazy choke attack. Ow. See, this is why we had the sub-tank. Not because I necessarily needed it. Oh, it wasn't even full, wow. But now, Vile, you gotta go, buddy! Huh? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where the ding darn heck did he go now? We beat him, and then he teleported. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, we beat what, 50? Oh God, run! You got 50 seconds, go, 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 go! Holy shit! The place is really gonna blow, he wasn't messing around! What? We gotta go! Holy shit, what do you mean? Just go! Shoot! There's random rocks falling, you gotta go! Holy shit! 50 seconds and we gotta get out of here! Stop interrupt the flow of this! Shoot! Pressing the wrong buttons! What, no! Oh shoot, no! Oh crap, I was supposed to do that. Okay, there we go. 5 seconds left. It's a good thing we didn't lose our cool there. And anyways, that's Vile stage. I know, it was rather calm and lax experience. Not really that exciting. But yeah, so Vile has been bested. Now there is a way to kill him there. You just need his weakness, but you know, that's never any fun to just kill him then and there. You gotta make it painful for yourself. Anyways, that's the Vile stage done. And honestly, that's probably my favorite stage in the entire game. It has so many stakes and just such a different feel to it compared to the rest of the game. Now, that's not going to be the end of this episode. I'm actually trying to figure out what level I want to do next, because on the weakness chart, this is your next level. But I hate this level because it's unbearably long. But honestly, I don't like any of these levels. So I'm trying to figure out which ones have items I can get to now that won't be unbearable. In other words, not this level, because forget this boss. I hate this boss. That's one thing you're going to notice with a lot of the Reploids and the Mavericks in this game. I really don't like them. I'll tell you which ones I do like as we go. Toxic Seahorse, design-wise, is definitely one that I really like, but he's too easy compared to some of the other Mavericks in these games. So, we'll be right back when I stop being indecisive on where I want to go. Actually, folks, I did some thinking, and I really want to stall out the next level, because I really don't know where to go. And this will actually keep us on track and on pace, so the next episode will actually have 2 Mavericks that we beat. And technically, we've beaten 2 Mavericks at this. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good day, folks.